Hello, and welcome to the second week of 2024. So, I hope this message finds you amid the gentle embrace of January, where resolutions find the rhythm, possibilities of the year begin to unfold. This is the week of January the 8th through to the 14th, 2024. It's a time when the echoes of the New Year's resolutions linger and the energy of self reflection deepens. So, whether you're taking intentional steps towards your goals or simply finding a place of peace in the present moment, know that the universe is harmonizing with your journey. As we immerse ourselves in the energy of this week, let's cultivate a space for inner harmony, self discovery. January invites us to continue the journey within, to align our intentions with the cosmic flow and embrace the wisdom that unfolds in the quiet moments. I'm truly grateful to have you here, sharing in this cosmic exploration. Together, let's navigate the currents of the energy around us, uncover the insights for the week, and infuse the early days of the year with a mindful presence. Stay tuned as we unravel the cosmic threads from January the 8th through to the 14th, through the tarot cards. I'm excited to share my insights, offer some guidance, and be a part of your journey into the depth of 2024. Wishing you cosmic peace and a week filled with mindful moments. Let's go now to our personal sun, moon, and rising zodiac signs, and let's continue this journey together. I'll see you there. Welcome, Leo. This is your weekly focus for January the 8th through to the 14th, 2024. I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you. Thank you for being here. And if you like what I do, please take a moment and hit the subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. So thank you. Okay, let's see what the cards have in store for you. Four of Swords. Rest, recuperation. Starting to think of the new experiences that you will be stepping into, that you will be walking towards. So you know you need your vitality, you know you need your strength. So it's about taking care of you right now. It's about getting the rest you need, to take maybe a little time to recuperate, to build your strength, to heal. And start to imagine the new beginnings. I mean, that light coming through the window. Really what this card is it's the warrior coming off the battlefield. And he hangs up his weapons, he takes off his armor, and he lays down to rest, to recuperate. And that sunshine coming in is the representation of his tomorrow. The new beginnings, the new starts. The bright open future, the bright open path. Okay. First card. The Empress. Oh, what are you going to give birth to? What are you going to create? What are you going to invent? I mean, the Empress is just the most beautiful card to have as a first card in a reading. Now, I would have to say that your happiness and your joy has to be paramount. So it has to be things that you will enjoy doing, that you want to do. So it's not like we're stepping into something that we really don't want to do. We will probably turn away from something like that and look towards something that we want to experience, that fills us with passion, that fills us with joy. She's one of our strongest intuitives in the deck, so know that your intuition is strong this week, and she's one of our highest diplomats in the deck. So know that you'll be strong in your mind and your heart when you are making decisions. So things will be very balanced. Okay, when it comes to making decisions, when it comes to just about anything you do, it's not like you will be leaning too much towards emotion in order to make your decisions or coming up with solutions, but you won't be just purely sticking to logic either. So there's a blend of the two. So what you plan on creating, what you plan on stepping into going forward, it's about giving birth to it. And so look at it as you would a child that you gave birth to. You think that, well, I know when I held my daughter for the very first time, I told her all about how beautiful and expansive the world was and all she could do and all she could become and all that was open to her. And then I slowly grew her into the adult that she is today. And so we have to take our baby steps with our dreams, our goals. We have to nurture them. We have to love them. We have to inspire or put inspiration into it to grow it into the successes that we want long term. The Two of Pentacles. Well, there are decisions to be made, but I don't think you can make a bad decision under this kind of energy. It's just making the decision that matters. Okay, 2 ships are coming into the port. They both look identical. A pentacle in each hand. They're both identical. And we stand there on top of the cliff and we're watching these boats come into the port. So each is a decision. Each will be going a different route upon leaving, right? The secret with this card is we have to actually make a decision. We can't leave it up to fate or chance or let's see what happens. This is a time when we have to make a decision, or one or both of those experiences could slip through our fingers, could evaporate, could not be there for us when we decide finally that we're going to take that because the other one fell apart or something. So know that each of these paths will bring in incredible amounts of happiness, joy, abundance. But it's up to you to actually make a decision. So weighing things out. So with the Empress as our first card, there is a lot of opportunity here for you to step into new paths, new joys. Something with work and career could just pop out of nowhere. Let's say you decide to change your route to the job, and you meet somebody along the way that says, hey, I'm hiring, and wow, you would just be perfect for this. These kinds of things could happen for you this week. So, expect the unexpected when it comes to new paths opening up to you. So just don't sit on anything too long. Don't procrastinate. It's not a week where you want to procrastinate. It's a week where you want to think things through. You don't want to act too quickly, but you don't want to just hit the pause button and see where the cards lay. No pun intended. Temperance. Temperance is back. Having more by having less. Understanding what you truly want. My apologies. Understanding what you truly want or you truly need in your life. There actually is a difference between needing and wanting, and so what do we need and what do we want? Why do we want those things? Because we need them? They make us happy? They fill us with joy? That's reasons. That's a need then. Okay, but do they really fill you with joy? Or is it just a shiny object you saw and you just had to have it and 3 weeks later it's laying in a corner? Because it's like, why did I spend all that money on that? What was I thinking at the time? So it's about finding that true balance in our life of utilizing really what we already have around us and not looking to bring more in, because bringing more in doesn't help us move forward. It actually will hinder us in moving forward. Work and career. Oh, this card is coming up way too often for this week. Okay, so as I've been pointing out to everybody, right here, okay, that okay, that's really this big huge castle. That's your best life ever that you are walking towards, and look at the struggle you have going here. Okay, you're never going to make it. Okay, you're never going to make it. You need to stop. Okay, every one of those wands represents obligations, responsibilities, happinesses and joys too, all kinds of things. Each one of those wands represents something in your life, and some of them have great growth potential, don't they? They've got few little leaves on them and stuff, but others are dead wood. And so we have to sort out what we are actually dealing with on a regular basis, how full our plate. We need to clean off the plate a little bit here. We need to understand that we need to make ourselves a priority and our path forward a priority. So that might change some habits, some behaviors. Maybe you're always the one doing something for everybody else. Well, you need to start doing for you. You know, I get the sense of routines being changed here for you. In some way, you're changing things. Maybe you're traveling now where you didn't travel before, or you're going on a trip, and that's, kind of like you're breaking up the pattern of what you normally do on a regular basis. It could even be in the job setting that you are saying, this is what I'm going to be doing, or these are my habits. Maybe you were the person who showed up like a half an hour early for every shift. And now you're realizing, you know what? Maybe I'll show up 10 minutes early. I'll still, be earlier than anybody else, but I'll use that 20 minutes towards me, doing things for me. So, yeah, right now you've got way too much on your plate. If you're going for a job, do you have time to get a job? Like, where is the time spot here that you're going to actually show up for this work? You want to start a business. Well, okay. Is there I get like distractions are coming in. You've got to stop some of those distractions from coming in so you can concentrate on getting that business off the ground and starting that income flow in some way, that money flow in some way. Maybe it's a thing of time. Maybe it's a thing of your energy, your vitality. Maybe it's your resources. But this card is asking you to stop and look and see what you're carrying forward with you, and is it necessary? So once again, the Temperance card kind of comes into play there too, right? Having more by having less. For our relationships, look at this, the Ace of Cups. Embrace love. Oh my goodness, embrace love, embrace happiness, embrace joy. Okay, this could be a transformation of yourself in a relationship, a transformation of you personally, so that you are open to the relationship that will matter, that you've grown in your experiences, you've grown in who you are, you're ready, you know that you are worthy and you're deserving of so much love and attention and beauty in your life, happiness in your life, and you're gonna hold out for those things. I'm trying to get it so it's not glared. These new cards are awfully glossy, aren't they? That's why I used the matted old ones, because you didn't get the glare. You could see the whole card. But apparently some people couldn't. So, and this is embracing the things that you want most in life when it comes to a relationship. This is embracing your relationships and finding the happiness and the joy and, dancing in the street, coming alive, having fun and joy, just part of the experience of being in a relationship. And this could be platonic, this could be romantic, absolutely. But it's embracing the joy here. You're going on a date, then just experience the moment, okay? Fall in love with the moment and the experience, and that's it. Don't worry about falling in love with that person right now. Fall in love with yourself even more, because you are open to the experience. You're open to the happiness and the joy in your life. Spirituality, we have the Judgment card. Well, this could be a little bit of doing some shadow work for yourself. Where you have judged yourself harshly. Where you have put the blame on you. Where you don't think that you're enough, or you're deserving, or you're worthy. You've passed judgment on yourself before anybody else had a chance to. You're the one who criticizes your actions so much harsher than anybody else ever could. And this is about realizing the beauty that you bring to the world, the joy you bring to the world, the happiness that you bring to the world. Maybe it's through your abilities, your talents, or just the unique you yourself. So I think it's going within. It's a little bit about forgiving yourself here. It's a little bit about realizing just how wonderful you are and raising yourself up. Now, if you already think that you are a great and wonderful person, then it's time to go out and make other people feel great and wonderful in your life, okay? So how do you do that, okay? And start thinking in your mind of some ways that you could be of service to other people. Maybe there's a shut-in down the street and you're a good cook, okay? Or maybe, there's a shut-in down the street and they need their lawn tended, or their mail brought in, or their groceries picked up, or whatever it might be. How can you be of more service in the world? And start imagining yourself being that person. I tell you, you really want to pick yourself up and motivate yourself to go forward. That is the best kind of sunshine you can bring into your life, is putting a smile on somebody else's face. Also, I would ask you to look where you are being harsh or judgmental to others. Okay, where maybe you've just been too stern in your thoughts about them. Maybe you need to open up your heart a little bit more to them. Maybe there's bridges that need to be mended. And you don't have to go out and mend those bridges, but you can send them light and love. You could start opening up the door that way. Health and well-being, the Five of Wands. Anything that's group activity-wise and a little bit of competition, you will thrive in this week. It'll make you feel alive. It'll make you feel strong. It'll make you feel courageous. It'll give you that strength and that motivation you need. Okay? Everybody brings something else to the table. Okay? Now we have to let them show off their beauty and their strengths and their wonderment, but you have to show it off too. So, but I kind of get, like, if you're wanting to work out, then join a team rather than doing it solo. Like, doing something with other people, even if it's just eating with other people. Okay? Sometimes when we eat alone, we're eating over the sink or we're eating out of the saucepan. We're pushing it into our mouth as we're going upon our daily chores and stuff, taking a bite here and a bite there. And when you sit down and you actually, properly digest a meal, because you're sitting and you're talking and you're drinking a little bit, even if it's just water, right? And just taking your time and just raising the atmosphere alone through the talk and the camaraderie, things like that will matter this week for you. So look towards more of a social setting in all that you do, okay? And allowing everybody to, and there can even be a little bit of competition. So, it's second week of January, nobody's doing anything. Saying you're having a cookie bake-off and you're all meeting at your house and we're going to judge the cookies and eat the cookies and drink some wine. I don't know. Okay? You figure it out what you can do in order to bring a group of people together and just, raise your own health, your own well-being through just being with other people. Oh my goodness. Okay, I better cut these cards. They do seem to have a life of their own. We have the Circle of Doors Tarot here. And we have the Death card. The 13. Okay, so I will get the book out. There we go. You will quake and shiver at the sight of me. You'll remember our everlasting friendship, my cold, loving hand on your shoulder. We will walk together forever. Let it end so you can begin. The world is a gift that is given to us, but nothing that you know, feel, or become will ever truly belong to you, because it all belongs to death. She watches and holds you through every day and night, and she will take it all back when the time comes. Your ego is a shell of armor that must crumble and grow and crumble again, so that the soft, sweet soul within can keep growing. Feel the touch of death's grace in every passing moment, and let your small and brief self die so that your old and wise self can be born and reborn again and again. Ask yourself, will you allow yourself to shatter into nothing and then rise up anew? Can you feel the world breathing us all in and out? Do you trust the wisdom and perfection of life's beloved companion? Your affirmations for this week are, my greatest power is transformation. Death walks beside me at all times. I am always reinventing myself. Death is as miraculous as birth. And we will get a power thought card. So I will lay out the deck here. I'll get a card for you. Okay, we got, I trust my inner wisdom. I trust my inner wisdom as I go about my daily affairs. I listen to my own guidance. My intuition is always on my side. I trust it to be there at all times. I am safe. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.